Hello and welcome to the full video tutorial of the Wedding Budget Planner Google Sheets spreadsheet. Since this was built using Google Sheets, you won't have to purchase any additional spreadsheet software. Google Sheets is available online and free to use for anybody. To do a quick overview of the structure of the spreadsheet, in the top right section you have a summary section that's going to tally up all your budget and expenses as you go throughout your wedding planning. On the left-hand side, this is where you're going to enter in your actual expenses for each one of those expense categories and individual expenses that are included within those. I'll scroll down quickly so you can see all the individual descriptions that are already included for you. And then underneath the summary section, you can see a couple of visualizations that will help you track your performance against your planned budget throughout the year. So the first thing that you'll need to do is fill out your total planned budget for each one of those expense categories. You can easily type that in right here. And throughout the year, you'll just need to enter in your actual expenses for the groom and actual expenses for the bride for each one of those descriptions in those expense categories. If you ever need to add a new expense, you can easily do that just by right-clicking and inserting a new row. And then, for example, if you decide you don't want to add that expense anymore, you can right-click and delete that. You can do that for the existing ones, as well as changing the labels of the existing expenses as well. As you're entering in that data, you'll notice that over here, this table will automatically calculate the totals for each one of those expense categories. So right now it's 900. If I change this, for example, to be 500, we can see that the groom's expenses have increased. Same thing for the bride's expenses. You'll also be able to see the total expenses for the combined groom and bride expenses, and that's going to automatically calculate your remaining budget as you fill out your actual expenses. It'll automatically color code green if you have remaining budget, or it'll color code red if you've gone over budget. Then throughout the year, or your planning of your wedding, you can see all the different visuals automatically updating as well. The first one will show you your total budget in blue against your actual expenses for each one of those different categories. You can also see the groom's expenses in blue versus the bride's expenses in pink for each category as well. And then you'll be able to see your expense breakdown for how much money you spent in each one of those different categories. For example, here we can see we spent the most money on the wedding reception, which amounted to 40.4% of our total expenses. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button below. If you enjoy the content that I put out on a regular basis, you like learning about how to do certain things with spreadsheets, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. I'm always trying to put out new content for my subscribers. Thank you for watching, and feel free to reach out with any questions.